All right, folks. So today is the house hack of the week. Woo-wee. Right? And so you don't need to be rich to own real estate here in the Bronx. And you know, that's my whole premise about working here in the Bronx. I love how people build wealth when they think that it's not possible, right? I remember when I first bought my first house, I had $10,000 and I walked into a real estate office. I just got my license. I was like, I want to buy a house. And the lady laughed at me, right? And so that I will never do to you, right? I'm going to help you with a plan if you don't have what it takes to get there. We're going to create a plan. So just know this, to build wealth in real estate, you don't need to be rich. You just need a plan. So house hack of the week, 429 East 238th Street. Again, full disclosure, I did not sell that house. I was not part of that transaction, right? But my job is just to tell you what deals are out there and what they look like and what they feel like and how you can get a piece of it, right? So two-family duplex went for $800,000. Now, the move is you live in one of those units and you rent out the other. Your tenant's rent takes a real bite of the mortgage. So your tenant becomes a partner in your real estate business, which is not a bad idea. I know a lot of people who partner with complete strangers, right? At least you live downstairs from your partner. You can get to watch them. You get to be there, right? Now, first-time home buyers, this is your on-ramp. And, you know, this is not a trick. It's just math. It's the same math that built generational wealth in this city for decades. So let's just say, for example, 429 East 238th Street, it is a 3-bedroom over a 2-bedroom. Let's just say you lived in a 2-bedroom. What could you get for the 3-bedroom rental today? Cash, maybe anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500 on a program, upwards of that, right? So you can bring in almost $3,600 on that mortgage of $800,000. And what is the mortgage of $800,000? All depends on how much you put down, your credit, is there mortgage insurance, all that kind of stuff, right? So there's a few factors in place, but you're probably looking somewhere in the $5,000s, $6,000s, right? So $3,500 from $6,000, that's $2,500 to own a house, not counting some of the tax benefits and that stuff. So that is your on-ramp to how you start to build wealth. I think when I have this conversation with you guys, it's not just about buying a house. If you wanted to buy a house, go buy a house. But I think what we're trying to teach here is to build wealth. And it's done one duplex at a time, right? So you're buying a house and a business partner, and you also get to be part of what's happening in the neighborhood. And you have a real connection with what's happening in the community. Now, house hacking, Bronx style, write it down. This is how it's done. And it happens in many cities. Happens in Yonkers, happens like this in Mount Vernon, happens in a lot of places where people, they're owner-occupied 2 families. So if you're a first-time home buyer, comment hack, and I'll teach you exactly how to go through this, and I'll walk you through the numbers of a property that you may be looking at for yourself, all right? Thank you again.